Hey YouTube, welcome back to Pro Wrenching. Today I'm going to install a 3-bank onboard battery charger on this Ranger 330V. And what I need is a way to charge up my batteries. We got a good big fishing tournament coming up for the kids, and we're going to pre-fish up there, and I was thinking about a way that I needed to be able to charge all the batteries on the boat overnight so we're ready there for the next day. And I picked up this battery charger online. It'll mount inside the boat, and it's got 3 banks to charge 3 batteries, and it'll do different kinds of batteries because I've got 2 trolling motor batteries that are AGM, and then I've got a conventional lead acid battery for the starter battery, and this will take care of all these. So we'll work now and get started. See what we got. It even comes with a couple of mounting screws. Instructions. All right, so here we go with, got some connections here. They need to go to the batteries, and then we got our charge cord that needs to go to the wall to plug it all in, and it's a couple of mounting screws. So we're going to find a good place to mount this up and get these batteries connected. All right, I found a good place where I'm going to mount this up. I'm going to mount it up right against this wall. And on this Ranger, there's nothing behind there but the insulation, the flotation insulation. So we'll be good to run a couple of self-tapping screws in there to hold this in position, and we'll get it wired up. It came with a couple of self-tapping screws. I really like these because they've got a little drill bit on the end of them, and you just run your screw gun and it'll tap the hole and then follow it with the threads to get it locked into position. I'm gonna have to get up in the boat and get the angle where I can hold it up there and look at it. I'm going to want to take the ties off these cords so I can get those unwrapped and get those ready to install. Also notice these have some inline fuse connectors in there for each lead, so that's nice, help protect the system. And then the power cord. So now I've got that location marked, and so with the charger out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and get a screw started. All right. And this has a slot in it, so once the screw started, you can slide it in from the side. Okay. Now we'll see if we can get the other one started. Okay, so I'm going to hook up battery 1 first. I'm going to line them up 1, 2, 3. It's a 3-bank charger. And first thing I'm going to do is get a little dielectric grease on the connectors, and this will prevent corrosion and help extend the life of the electrical components. So we'll put the positive on the positive. And a little dielectric grease on our negative. All right, so there's our number 1 battery connected. And then now we're gonna hook up the second bank of the charger. Again, we got positive and negative. So we'll start with the negative lead. And again, we're going to add that dielectric grease to prevent corrosion. Get that installed. All right, tighten up the connectors there. Hook up our positive lead. Again, a little more dielectric grease. We'll go ahead and pick that up and give that another coating. And then finally, our third bank over here on the positive. We'll go ahead and recoat all these with some dielectric grease. Help prevent that corrosion. And now for our negative connector. And we'll go ahead and take these old connectors off. And then for the power cord, for now, I've got an access hole right here. And I'm going to run it through that access hole. And I want to come back and zip tie all these wires and clean it up, because I don't like loose wires flopping around. You always want to have your wires secured. But first I'm going to get this plugged in, test the operation, make sure it's working, and then we'll get everything zip tied and cleaned up. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get it plugged in. And we're going to check. We've got good sign here. Looks like she's lit up. All right. So it's I can see it's working now. And so we'll go ahead and get these wires zip tied up. Okay, we've got it installed on the boat. I've got all 3 batteries connected. I went ahead and cleaned up the wiring with some zip ties and got everything secured down. And then I ran the power cord out through this port on my boat. And I'm looking forward to trying it out on the tournament, and that way we can charge all 3 batteries overnight, and then we can have also our covers all locked down and secure while we're charging our batteries, and we can't wait to try it out. All right, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe.